How's it going, guys? Today, for coaching baseball, I'm going to be talking about different situations that the infield would be dealing with. I think that knowing the situation, each play is really important, and you need to know it before the pitcher even delivers the ball, so you know what to do when the ball gets to you, so you don't spend a split second thinking about what you're going to do, and then the runner's that much closer to the base. So, for example, if nobody's on, nobody's out, obviously the play's at first base. If nobody's on and there's one or two outs, play's still at first base. You can't get an out any other way. If there's a runner on first base and there's 0 or 1 out, you'd like to look to turn the double play on that one. If the ground ball is hit in that sort of situation where you can turn a double play, if there's 2 outs, you can either throw the ball to second base if that's an easier decision, or you can throw the ball to first base. If there's runners on first and second, 0 or 1 out, again, you're going to want to try to turn to if you're the third baseman, it might be easiest for you to just step on third base and throw the ball to either second or first base. It's just, you need to know what to do in this situation. And then if there's a runner on second, this is where things get a little different. If there's 0 or 1 out, you'd like to look back the runner and keep him on second base. Or if he has a big jump and the ball's hit to you fast enough and you could throw it to second base and you think you can get a tag out on him, then that's something you might want to do. Or if not, if you just look him back, keep him on second base and then throw the ball to first base to get the sure out. That is also not a bad decision. For example, if there's a runner on third base with 0 or 1 person out, again, you're going to want to look them back, try to hold them to third base, not let them get home and score a run. And if there's 2 outs and there's a runner on third base, you really don't even have to think about the runner on third. You just have to get that sure out on first, and then the inning would be over. So to practice this situation, to practice the infield's situational plays, I would just have the infield set up, and I would put runners in different positions, and I would just hit the ball around and see how the guys react in the situation, and hopefully they make the right decision, regardless of if they make a good throw to second base or first base. As long as they made the right decision, that's kind of the most important thing about the drill, just knowing the situation, knowing what to do in that situation. And then the situation, completely changes for outfield. If the ball, they have to deal with the runners tagging up, so that's a whole different ball game. But focusing just on the infield, I would set the team up, I would throw runners on random bases, and I would just call out before I hit the ball, 2 outs, 1 out, 0 outs, and I would try to give the team minimal time to think about what they want to do, so it just becomes second nature, and then I'd hit the grounders to the infield and see how they react to it. That's what I did growing up. That's what my coaches did for us growing up, and I think that the team learned quickly on the situational plays. So that is how I would approach it. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed.